Hey YouTubers, sorry for the sleepy eyes since I wanted to actually sleep really early since P90x is kicking my butt. Like everything is sore. I'm finally over the peak of my back soreness, but today was shoulder and arms exercises, so now that's sore. From plyometrics, my legs are sore, and actually I still have to do my abs workout of today since I had some plans and I had to work out this morning. And I forgot I had to do the abs exercise as well, which adds another 15 minutes or 20 minutes to your workout. And I didn't have that time calculated, so I couldn't do that. I was already late on my appointment, as it were. So, oops. So yeah, I decided to sleep relatively early for me on a Friday, or early for me anyway, because I went to bed at 22:30. 10:30 p.m. ish, and now it's 2 a.m. and my brain was like, "Oh, let's wake up," and I'm like, my brain does that all the time. It's really annoying. Anyways, today I could get called by the medical center, or actually yesterday, if I have to restart diagnostics or lengthen my diagnostics. And I was a really nervous wreck the past week for that, because since I got the diagnosis borderline, that could be one of the things they'd use to say I'm not trans enough to start hormones yet, or at least they don't have a good enough image of me. So I was really stressed out due to that, because I'm just really bad with insecurities and not knowing what will happen. And well, this is the best example. Like, you have to give your own faith into your psychologist's hands in Holland, and I noticed that's really hard for me. So today I could get called. Actually, I didn't think for it for a moment today until it was 4 p.m. and it was like, wait, I didn't get called. So it had to sink in for like 10 minutes, and that was like, okay. So that went right. It's still, I can't really fake it right now because I just woke up, so I'm not really the most emotional acting kind of person right now. But I was like jumping around. I was so happy, and it still brings a smile to my face. So, which only happens when something really good happens to me. So, on other news, yeah, I found this guy on the internet, and on the internets, and he said to me he was pretty into the whole FTM thing, and he didn't care, and it was all good. And I was like, okay, it's a little bit too good to be true, because, yeah, you have a horrendous six-pack and pecs, and, like, for me it was not really the perfect guy, but it was getting there. He should have lengthened his hair. And anyway, so at a certain point, we were talking about everything, and almost actually bought a flight for me to go to England so I could meet him. Thank God I didn't, or thank God he didn't, depending on what you look at. Since at a certain point I already told him, like at a certain point he said to me, if I say she or her to my friends, don't be don't feel attacked by it. It just happens. So I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. I'm not going to pick a fight on something that didn't really happen. So who cares? I'll just see. But actually, the alarm bells already started ringing. And 2 days after that, I already told them, like, if you're doing that, it will only make it harder on yourself, since I'll go on hormones and I'll change, but he didn't really get that. So 2 days afterwards, we were just talking as we usually did, and at a certain point he was like asking me a lot of questions, like what will happen when I get on hormones. I was like, yeah, just see it as male puberty, like everything that calls masculinity, which what you have, can happen to me as well. Like, I probably will grow a beard. I'll probably get some chest hair. I'll probably get some back hair, but I'm not sure. Which probably made him anxious, because he deleted me of Skype, and I felt like such an idiot. And it's not the first time that someone, had the wrong thoughts about being an FTM, I guess, since I'm not on hormones yet, so it's not real to them or anything, until I tell them, like, yeah, I'm going to get this, this, and this, and probably this, this, and this, and then it gets too real and too spooky, and then they're gone. So I guess I'll stop the whole let's try and get out there and date thing until I at least am on T for a while. Since I'm a bit fed up with the whole, yeah, but you look so pretty now. Because I have that a lot, and it annoys me so hard. Like, I can't even imagine myself how horribly annoyed I am by that certain line. Because, like, a couple of friends, or friends with benefits, because I usually make friends with benefits out of my friends. I was talking to them because that will change something for them too, like, come on. So I started talking to them, like, yeah, what will you think will happen when I'm on T? Because I'll be probably a horny bastard, and I'll change into a man. What's your look on that? Because I want to know before it happens, because if I already know, I can set my mentally into, like, oh, wait, he doesn't want me as a man, he just wanted me as a female, which I'm okay with. Like, who cares? I get my joy and lovin's, and he can do whatever he wants, except for really touching the boob area. But so some of my friends with benefits told me, like, yeah, if you get a bear, become a bear, like really hairy and ugh, then I don't really see anything happen anymore. And I'm like, okay, I can get that. It's sad, but I can get that. Other friends were like, yeah, we'll have to see, I just don't know, because I like you as a person, and like down there will not really happen anything, like it will all still function, and you'll probably like it more to be played with, so we'll just have to wait and see and experiment. And I was like, okay, that's the right mindset, I can get into that, and some were like, oh, I don't care, seriously, I don't care, but that was only one. So, I guess I'll have to start looking for a new group of friends with benefits. Yeah. But I already told you guys about P90x, that I actually still have to do my abs workout. Maybe going to do it now to, yeah, make me tired again, but I'm already hungry, which makes a small, teeny, tiny problem. Like, I don't have any food here. I should get something sooner. If only noodles. Maybe I have a package of noodles somewhere. I'm not sure. So yeah, hopefully my hair will grow out pretty soonish, because I want to be able to style it again. And it looks like I have a buzz cut at the moment, and I'm pretty annoyed by that, because some friends told me that I look like Sinead O'Connor, and I was like, that's a female. But about the whole beauty thing, like, I heard it in the last 2 months, approximately 8 to 10 times, that they think it's sad or anything, because I'm hot already to go through with the hormones and such. And I can get that. I'm not an ugly woman or anything. Like, I have the cheeks, and I have the little tiny nose, and I have the big eyes. And I have curves and a really small waist when I get a corset on. But I'm not a woman, and that makes the whole hard thing in my head, because I want to be liked, but not in the way they like me at the moment. And that's really annoying. Because all those compliments just get rejected in my head, and I always grin at the people really awkwardly, and that's all I do. Like, yeah, thanks. Because I just don't know how to cope with them. I can't be angry, because in a way it's a compliment. But on the other side, it's like they are making fun of me, or whatever. At least it's making me a tiny bit insecure, like really, really tiny bit. Because insecurity, what will I look like? Will I still be my hot self? I guess not, because I'll get acne and such, which I'm not looking forward to. So yeah, that's why I'm losing weight, so things hopefully get better in my face and in my belly and everywhere. I already had some veins popping out, but holy fuck, like, I can't properly take off my binder right now. It just actually hurts to take my binder off due to my soreness, but like, this vein here was really popping out today. That was really awesome. But like, there is a little bicep coming and a little tricep, but there's still baby fat around that, so that has to be gone. About my tattoo, it's really scabby right now, as you can see, which makes it itch like fuck. And that's pretty annoying, and it's more annoying that I can't yeah, jump into my bathtub and really just drown myself to actually have my full body covered in 50 degrees Celsius of hot water, because I can't soak my arm. And if I could, it would help my muscle soreness in a way. But I can't, so that's pretty annoying. And some of my friends were complaining that the trainer of P90x was a really annoying prick. But I actually kind of like him. Like, sometimes he doesn't know when to shut up. Like, sometimes it's a bit annoying that he talks that much. But on average, it's like, okay, do your thing. I don't care. Just tell yourself you're hot or handsome or awesome. I don't care. As long as you train me, do your thing. And I actually disliked the way of training of Sean T. Like, he is kind of pushy in a very pushy way, since I never want to let myself and others down, or I stop, or I go too far, which makes my body go, okay, now I'm dead. You can't walk for 3 days. Which is not really handy when you also play Ingress and am one of the most active players in Rotterdam. And so yeah, that's why I'm not going to my fullest with P90x. I'd rather take another 3 rounds to really get where I want to be than get a lot of problems now. So, since I just want to be able to walk around, and like the muscle soreness in my back and in my arms, that's okay, but I'd rather not have like those sore legs that I just have to sit for 4 days. What else? Tomorrow I'm going to Belgium for a day. And that actually was to go to someone who potentially would become a friends with benefits. And I asked him like 12 times, like, do you really want me to come? Because I'll go. I'll buy a ticket now, and I'll come to you. Probably he thought with his wiener. Because he was like, yeah. Alright. As long as I get the half of the ticket back from you, that's all fine. So I bought the ticket. So last week somewhere, I messaged him like, hey, I bought my ticket, haven't heard from you since. What up? And he commented back like, you don't have to come anymore, and cancel the ticket, whatever. I was like, dude, that's not possible. So, what's the deal here? And never heard from him since. Story of my life. So anyway, I'm still going. I have a friend in the same town there, and I'm going to crash with him. So that's pretty awesome, because I haven't seen him since August last year. Yeah. So that's going to be awkward-ish. Like, we haven't really spoke to each other then, like, sometimes in the smoking areas or outside. And he has this awesome mustache, like that, and still he's Belgian, so he knows, like, good beer, hopefully. So yeah, that's a bit of my story, and I'm already on 20 minutes. Jesus. Also, I have to get my man period soon. I can't really go through with. I'm on the pill, the anti-conception pill, And as far as it's looking now, I'll have to use it for Thursday. From Thursday the 23rd to 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, till June the 13th. And week not, and 20th, well, that's the week that I'll know if I'll go on T. And then 20th to 27, 24, July, 11th of July, which makes I come one of these short. But the thing is, in Holland we have to pay for our anti-conception nowadays, because they want more babies, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think it's a stupid thing, but it comes in packages of 3, which will mean I have 1 or 2 left, because I only use 1. And probably I could make a deal with my best friend, like, okay, I get a package, I get 2/3 of the price back, and you'll just get the rest. Or I make a deal with her, like, hey, can I have 1 of your strips, and I'll pay you for it, because that's easier for me. Because I hate going to the sorry. How do you actually call it? The place where you get your medicine. My brain is just full foggy. Anyway, I hate going there and be like, yeah, I want to get a new set of pills, like anti-conception pills, because yeah, it shows to the whole crowd of people who are there, who usually now think I'm a guy, that I'm actually not, and that's really, really, really annoying. Like, hi, hey. So yeah, I have to figure that out, because probably I should have 1 strip lying around somewhere, but oh well. Anyways, for a week I'll get the call, or the call if I get on hormones. In 1.5 weeks I'll depart for England, which is really awesome. Let me think. Did I forget anything? Yeah, and next week I have to go to the dentist. My teeth are horrible, which probably means I'll have another hole or whatever somewhere. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to quit now because we're almost at a half an hour of talking. Wow. Anyways, talk to you later. I'm going to do my workout, I guess. I'm not completely sure because I don't have a binder here at the moment. That's so stupid. Anyways, talk to you later, and bye.